Hello everyone, it's Jordan the Giant Connoisseur. Before we start on with today's fragrance video, I'd have to extend a warm thank you to each and every one of you who have taken time out of your day not to only subscribe to my video, but as well as watch it. It brings me extreme joy that so many of you out there truly enjoy the content that I put out there. You guys have no idea what that means to me. I want to say thank you, and I'm grateful, and hopefully I continue to give you guys more great content. Thank you once again. Let's get to it. Here are my top 10 fragrances for individuals who are just not getting into fragrances. Starting with my number 10, and it's not other than Issey-Miyake's Le Disciple Homme. This fragrance has been out as long as I've been alive on this planet Earth. This fragrance is about 30 years old. That's to tell you how old this fragrance is. But although it's a very much older fragrance, this still smells as new as ever, as modern as ever, and it does not smell outdated at all. What you get here is some citruses, some creaminess, and some greenish accords. Simple as that. This lasts maybe 2 to 3 hours tops, but for a nice cheapie, for what it does, this is just great, man. Although this is marketed towards men, this is a unisex fragrance. Anybody can wear this fragrance. When I mean that, I mean anybody can wear these fragrances. For the cost of it, man, to me, it's a no-brainer. Get your nose on this. This is Issey-Miyake's Le Disciple Homme. The next on the line, coming in at number 9, this is Michael Molal's 140 Blue. And what you get here is a citrusy, woody, aquatic, sweet ozonic fragrance. I know that was a mouthful, but it sounds exactly like what it is. This is an extremely simple fragrance. Again, even though this is marketed to men, this is very unisex. Anybody can wear this, but I think anybody can. As you can tell, I've worn it since I live in sunny Florida. I have worn it quite a bit because it gets extremely hot here. You can tell by the amount of dent I have put into this bottle. It's really good. Great for what it does, great for what it is. This is not an ad, but if you're close by any perfumanias, by where you live, you can get this fragrance, especially this brand, Michael Malal. It's buy one, get one 50% off. So example, let's say you get a bottle of this, it's 110. You have one of the fragrances, 110. It's half of that fragrance. So for the price, almost for the price of 1.5, you can get 200 ml bottle of fragrances. To me personally, I think that's a great deal. I also think this is an underrated house, and it's also made in the USA. So get your nose on this. This is Michael Molal's 140 Blue. Next on the list, my number 8 fragrance is a small house that many of you might not know about, but if you live by a Sephora, you've probably seen them on the shelves in their perfume aisle. This is 7 Virtues Senthol Vanille. And essentially, this fragrance is a spicy, creamy, slightly sweet fragrance, right? This has the note of sandalwood. I'm not really good at notes, but specific ones I do know. This one has sandalwood in here, which makes it slightly creamy, and it also has one of my favorite notes, which is cardamom. So this is an extremely creamy and sexy fragrance. I think this fragrance is date night appropriate when you don't want to overwhelm the individual of who you're going on a date with. It's very soft and light, but still very damn when you put it on. It's extremely elegant and is extremely cozy. Get your nose on this. This is 7 Virtues Senthol Vanille. Coming in at number 7, this is Moresque's So Boutique. And what you get here is a sweet, slightly powdery fragrance, right? This is just, oh, man, this fragrance right here. This is not talked about enough and is not given enough praise. This is a monster of a fragrance, let me tell you. I mean, beast mode, this thing is beast mode. I remember wearing this one time to go on a date with my wife, and no lie, I wore it at 7 p.m. night. I woke up at 8 a.m. to go to the gym, and after I had taken 2 showers, I could still smell this fragrance on my skin. That is how powerful this thing is. Not only that, It is extremely compliment getting. I got about 5 or 6 compliments that night from this fragrance alone. That is how good this bad boy is. I suggest get your nose on this. This is relatively cheap. I think this cost me about, I think like $80 to get these fragrances off of discounters. I always say use discounters, they're your friend. But get your nose on this, man. Like I said earlier, this is a sweet, powdery, slightly vanilla fragrance, and it does what it does, man. Trust me when I say it. Trust me. Trust the Jack. Come here. Let me tell you something. This gets the job done. Okay? All right? On to the next one. Coming in at number 6, and I probably guess you guys probably know what this fragrance is, so you probably have it in collection. But as an introductory fragrance, I think this is a quintessential Centimus fragrance. I am talking about none other than Chanel's Bleu de Chanel, and specifically the Parfum concentration. In my opinion, this is the best concentration of that fragrance. This is the last told. As you can tell, I will post this on my socials. More than half of my bottle is gone. That is how good this is. This is such an amazing fragrance. And yes, for some, this could be outdated. But let me tell you something. This is freaking an amazing fragrance for what it does, man. This can be worn all year round, anytime, any place, anywhere. Oh, and it's so simple, man. It's such a simple fragrance, but so good. It's fresh, clean, slightly shower gel like, and it just gets the job done, man. Make sure if you don't have this in collection already, get your nose on this. This is Bleu de Chanel. And one caveat, it is rare to find this on discounters. Let me repeat that one more time. It is rare to find this fragrance on discounters. You're more than likely to pay full price. So I apologize, this is a full price fragrance, but I do believe it is worth it for what it does. Get your nose on this. This is Chanel's Bleu de Chanel. Coming in at number 5, this is Zanel Gillies Hip Hop. Essentially, what you get here is a warm, spicy, slightly green, creamy fragrance, right? It's also slightly fresh. This fragrance right here, although it's small, this is a small, giant beast. This here has a note in here called ambroxan. And essentially, what ambroxan does is it makes fragrances loud as an EDM festival. And let me tell you, this fragrance has all of that. As good as it is, it has a bold and boisterous presence. And it is an extreme compliment getter. I remember wearing this one day, just walking around going about my business, and I got about 5 to 7 compliments on this fragrance. That's how good this is. So make sure you get your nose in this. This is Zanel Gillies Hip Hop. Number 4, this is Latifah's Assad Zanzibar, right here. This is relatively a new acquisition in my fragrance collection. And upon getting this, I was slightly apprehensive. But after wearing it a couple of times, man, this bad boy is good, man. It's good. I slept on the first one, the first iteration of this fragrance, and I am so in love with the second iteration of this fragrance here. Essentially what this is it is a tropical fragrance. And what I mean by tropical fragrances are fragrances that use fruits like watermelon, pineapple, coconut specifically, papaya, so on and so forth, lychee. But this uses coconut in there. So this is a sweet, powdery, vanillic, creamy fragrance. And let me tell you, this is an extremely cozy, fresh, relaxing fragrance. And it works, man. It works. Especially for the price of this. This is sub $40. for this fragrance. If you didn't hear me, I'm gonna repeat that one more time. This was sub $40 for this fragrance, and it is such an amazing fragrance. It's well put together. It works. I can go on and on about how much I love this fragrance. Hence why this fell into my top 5 introductory fragrances. Guess who's on this? This is Lattafa Azad's Zanzibar. Say that 3 times without messing up. Go. Coming in at number, where am I at? 3. I'm at number 3. Coming in at number 3, so I almost forgot. This is none other than, you guys are lucky, man. Hold on. Before I even show you guys my number 3, right? You guys are very lucky. I'm sharing with you what my hidden gems, man. Nobody even talks about it. Like, these are my personal hidden gems that I don't share, that I'm sharing with you guys, man. That is just to show how much I love and I appreciate y'all. You know, like, I could really be gatekeeping these fragrances for myself and myself alone, but I want you to smell good, get compliments, and attract whoever it is you want in your life. All right. So, with that being said, coming in at number 3. This fragrance doesn't get talked about enough. That is how good this is. This is Eccentric Molecule 01. O2, sorry. A lot of people talk about the 01 iteration, especially what that is Isoy Super, which is a molecule that is used in fragrances. This here is Ambroxan, and this here is my favorite out of the 2. It's just one note, nothing else. And then also what this is good for is if you have a fragrance that doesn't project very well, you can layer that fragrance with this fragrance and just take into account that it might slightly change a little bit, but it's going to make that fragrance a lot more pronounced than what it is. I've worn this by itself. I've layered this, and I've gotten so much compliments from wearing this fragrance alone by itself. And the thing about this is sometimes you wear this and you completely go nose blind to it. It's just how it is. You don't smell it. It doesn't smell like anything. But this is magic in a bottle. Really. Like, no lie. If you can get your nose in this, please do. This is Eccentric Molecule 02. Get your nose in this. Actually, I'm going to spray it from there so I can just smell it. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Coming in at number 2. Although this is a fairly popular fragrance, I haven't really shared this, but I'm going to share this today. This is Aaro, the most wanted eau de parfum intense. And just look at that beautiful black bottle right there. Just look at this beautiful black bottle. And it's just as beautiful as the bottle is. The juice in here is just that beautiful. What you get here is a slightly sweet, warm and spicy, aromatic fragrance. And let me tell you, my single men out there, or even my single ladies, because I believe even though it's marketed towards men, like I said earlier, all of these fragrances are all unisex. If you're single, and you're trying to allure somebody, put this on. Trust me. Just trust me. Trust me. Come on. This is your big giant uncle speaking here, right? Trust me. Even as a married man, I still get compliments off of this fragrance. That is how good this is. Just straight fire. Like, booyaka, booyaka fire. No pun intended. Like, it is just straight fire. Make sure you get your nose on this. This is Aaro, the most wanted eau de parfum intense. It is called intense for a reason. You want some intense moments? Get this. Trust me. Trust and believe. Like, the giant wouldn't lead you astray. Okay? All right? We have an understanding? Okay, good. Get your nose on this. This is Aaro, the most wanted eau de parfum intense. And for the last and final fragrance, coming in at number 1, and this is extremely difficult because any of these fragrances can go in any spot. They all work. They're all good fragrances. But this one in particular, my wife called this the Zaddy fragrance. This is Guerlain's own EDP. And while this fragrance to some might smell a little bit dated, trust me, it works. I remember whenever my wife and I go on a date, go to the movies, go to dinner, I ask her, hey babe, what would you like for me to wear out? She goes, wear something that makes me want to call you Zaddy. And this bad boy right here happens to be one of those fragrances. It just works. It's slightly spicy, a little bit boozy, a little bit fresh, and slightly clean. Oh, this is just immaculate. And the scent bubble that it lives around you. Oh, diggity dog. And to be honest, you really don't have to wear a super nice outfit with this thing, right? And when I mean super nice, I'm talking about super nice, I'm talking about suits. You can like bring it down a notch. A nice stretch shirt, some pants, some loafers. Just simple but elegant. And you put this bad boy on. Trust me. I'm gonna say this again. Trust me. I will not lead you astray. This gets the job done. Okay? Get to know this. This is coming in at number 1. This is Guerlain's own EDP. And that is my top 10 introductory fragrances. I just want to thank you all for going along this journey with me. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and have a blessed one. The Giant out.